morning, children. Welcome in your online classes, English online class. And first of all, I congratulate you for your bright success in your board exam. And also, I pray that God bless you with all the blessings and best wishes for your bright future and all the best for your bright future. And I also hope that you all are fit and fine. Children, you all know that we have started the online classes for you. So I, Shama Parveen, will teach you English. And before starting any topic, before starting any chapter, I want to tell you one important thing about your syllabus. Children, this year your syllabus is totally changed. Any previous syllabus is totally changed, and you will have your new syllabus, new and changed syllabus according to the UP board. When you search on net, when you search on Google, you can find the syllabus. You can find the new and changed syllabus. Or if you want the syllabus, I can send the syllabus for you. I can definitely send the syllabus for you if you want. So grammar portion is not totally changed, but the literature portion is totally changed. So this year you will have your new and latest and changed syllabus. Children, before starting the chapter, so today we will start our new chapter, that is a Portrait of Lady, written by Khushwant Singh. Before starting the summary of the chapter, before started the story of the Portrait of Lady, in today's lecture, children, we will have some small introduction about the Portrait story, and also some small introduction about its author, that is the Khushwant Singh. So before starting the story, before starting the summary of the story Portrait of a Lady, let's know something about the Khushwant Singh, its author, who was Khushwant Singh, and what type of literary works he had written. So let's know about the Khushwant Singh first, who has written the Portrait of Lady, the first chapter of your text. Now children, Khushwant Singh was born on February 1950, and he was an Indian author. He was well-known critic, he was a novelist, he was diplomat, he was politician, he was journalist, as well as he was lawyer. And he got educated from modern school St. Stephen, New Delhi, and he got graduation from Government College, Lahore, and he was awarded with Padma Bhushan Award in 1974, and however he has returned that award in 1904 in protest against Operation Blue Star, in which Indian Army raided the Amritsar. And children, you know that was the time when Indira Gandhi was murdered and Indira Gandhi was killed, and the great confusion and great panic and great confusion, panic created all over the India. And in 1944 itself, he had returned that award in protest the Operation Blue Star, in which the Indian Army raided the Amritsar. And also he was awarded, in 2007 he was also awarded with Padma Vibhushan Award, which was the second highest civilian award in India. And children, Khushwant Singh died on 20th March 2014 at the ripe age of 99. Left the literature world fanatics numb. कहने का मतलब है कि व्हेन ही डाइड, जब उनका निधन हुआ, जब वो उनकी डेथ हुई, तो उनके निधन के साथ साथ जो एक इंग्लिश साहित्य जगत जो था, वो साहित्य जगत जो है वो बिल्कुल सुन्न पड़ गया था, यानी सुस्त हो गया था. द लिटरेचर वर्ल्ड बिकेम नम. And children, this is the small life sketch introduction of Khushwant Singh, who was Khushwant Singh. And children, Khushwant Singh had written a wide range of literary works. He had a very beautiful, he had a very remarkable, he had a very splendid, magnificent literary works. Because he had a very uh, magnificent, very beautiful experiences of life, a very beautiful and very unique observation of life, what he had depicted in his novels, in his works. Some of his famous works, and especially his works, had the remarkable range of human emotions also. And some of his famous works are The Sunset, Delhi, a novel, an autobiographical novel, Note, and his famous novel is A Train to Pakistan, 1953, written in 1953, in which he has depicted the emotions, the age of that time when India got. When India was, when the partition was made in 1949, and he has written this novel, A Train to Pakistan, in which he has remarkably depicted, he has remarkably written about the pain, about the suffering, about the chaos created at that time in 1949, and what the people felt at that, in that age. When the people were parting each other, and they were from both the side, the people were leaving their homes, leaving their nation, leaving their native lands. So Khushwant Singh has depicted that panic, that suffering of the people in that novel, Train to Pakistan, written in 1953. And other novels are I Supported the Emergency, The Sunset, the Delhi autobiographical Note, and I Have Never Heard the Nightingale, etc. And of course, A Portrait of Lady, another collection of human emotions. So all these are his famous literary works which he has written. So Khushwant Singh, children, one thing I want to tell you about Khushwant Singh, that Khushwant Singh he has witnessed an age of that era, when the era of freedom struggle, freedom movements, and he had also observed, and he had also experiences of those movements, of those times when the India was struggling for its freedom, for its liberty, and he had seen the pain, he has observed the spirit of nationalism, the fervor of Swaraj, and the meanings of nationalism, the meanings of independence, liberty, freedom. And because he believed in emotion, he believed in human tendencies, that is why he depicted the emotions, he depicted the experiences in his novels, in his works. So this is the brief sketch of Khushwant Singh's literary works and his life. So now let's start about the small introduction of the story written by Khushwant Singh, that is Portrait of Lady. Children, the Portrait of Lady is not basically a story, but it is a real life account of Khushwant Singh, and in which he has shown, in which he has depicted the story. The Portrait of Lady had depicted the relationship of Khushwant Singh with his grandmother. What type of relationship he had with his grandmother, and what type of bond, what type of connection, what type of affinity he had shared with his grandmother when he and his grandmother were at village, and what type of relationship he had developed with his grandmother when he was with his grandmother in city, when they moved towards city. So this story depicts the relationship of his grandmother with Khushwant Singh. So that is what we get to know when we read the story. Children, we all know that कि हम सभी जानते हैं कि हमारे ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की क्या इम्पोर्टेंस हमारी लाइफ में होती है. वी ऑल हैव ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स ऑलमोस्ट वी ऑल हैव ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स इन आवर होम, सो इन आवर होम्स। तो जो है हम जो है ये हम और आप अच्छी तरह जानते हैं कि हमारे ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की क्या इम्पोर्टेंस हमारी लाइफ में होती है। हम अपने दादा दादी और नाना नानी के साथ किस तरह के बॉन्ड, किस तरह की एफिनिटी, किस तरह का लव और अफेक्शन जो है वो शेयर करते हैं। सो वी बेसिकली जो है वो सी दैट कि वी ऑल हैव और शेयर स्पेशल बॉन्ड विद आवर ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स. So grandparents, and also the Khushwant Singh also had a special bond of affinity, a special bond of affection and love with his grandmother, and which he depicted in this story, a small narrative. And also जब हम कभी कभी बेसिकली हम sometime we see कि our grandparents sometime may be strict towards our parents, but they are very loving, but they are very caring, but they are very polite, very humble and very affectionate towards us. जो है वो कभी कभी जो है वो हमारे पेरेंट्स के लिए बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट हो जाते हैं, लेकिन दे आर वेरी लविंग एंड दे आर वेरी केयरिंग एंड दे स्पॉइल अस विद ऑल लव एंड अफेक्शन, एंड टुवर्ड्स अस दे आर वेरी पोलाइट एंड वेरी हम्बल. तो एक जो है हम अपने दादा दादी के साथ, एक नाना नानी के साथ जो एक स्पेशल कनेक्शन रखते हैं, एक स्पेशल बॉन्ड होता है, वो जो है वो हम और आप के ज़िंदगी में, लाइफ में, सबके लाइफ में ऐसा होता ही है. तो ये Khushwant Singh के लाइफ में भी ऐसे हुआ. एंड Khushwant Singh also had a special bond, had a special bond of affinity, chain of love with his grandmother, and he had experienced the special bond, and he also depicted how the relationship was with his grandmother when they were at village, and what type of relationship they had developed when they moved towards the city, when they settled down in the city. So this is what we get to know when we read the story, when we will start the summary. Children, you can say that as I told you, the Portrait of Lady is not basically a story of Khushwant Singh, but also but it is a real life account of Khushwant Singh, and this story depicts his special bond of relationship with his grandmother, and he had a title Portrait of Lady because he wanted to portray his grandmother qualities, he wanted to portray ladylike qualities, what he observed in his grandmother, which he observed in his grandmother. All the ladylike qualities and all the good qualities and all the womanhood qualities he had observed in his grandmother. That is why he wanted to portray the grandmother, and in fact you can say that कि जो Portrait of Lady, इसमें जो lady है वो Khushwant Singh की grandmother है, और उन्होंने grandmother में जो एक लेडी लाइक क्वालिटीज़ है वो सारी चीज़ें उन्होंने ऑब्ज़र्व की थी, उन्होंने देखा था. दैट इज़ वाई ही हैज़ टेकन द टाइटल पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ लेडी. एंड चिल्ड्रन, यू कैन से दैट कि द स्टोरी इज़ द ऑथर्स ग्रैंड मदर्स पेन पोर्ट्रेट. हम ये कह सकते हैं. एंड इट ऑल्सो डिटरमाइंस द फैक्ट दैट व्हेन अ पर्सन हु इज़ ट्रूली रिलीजियस, जो हम इस सच्चाई, ये स्टोरी एक ऐसी सच्चाई, एक ऐसे फैक्ट के बारे में भी बताती है, डिटरमाइंस करती है दैट व्हेन अ पर्सन इज़ ट्रूली रिलीजियस, दैट पर्सन स्टेज composed, calm, generous, kind-hearted, compassionate, passionate, emotionally evolved. तो जो पर्सन, ये स्टोरी से हमें ये भी चीज़ समझ में आती है बच्चों कि जो पर्सन है, अगर कोई पर्सन या कोई इंसान जो है वो सही मानों में जो है वो रिलीजियस है, या सही मानों में वास्तविक ढंग से जो है वर्चुअली अगर वो रिलीजियस है, तो वो उसके अंदर, उसके जो नेचर में है वो एक कामनेस, एक हम्बल, एक मॉडेस्टी, एक कंपैशन जो है वो, इस तरह की क्वालिटीज़ जो है वो अपने आप जो है वो उसकी पर्सनालिटी में जो है वो आ जाती है, और जो है वो उसका जो एक नेचर होता है वो इस तरह की क्वालिटीज़ से जो है वो भर जाता है. सो हियर ऑल्सो द Khushwant Singh जो है also experienced these type of qualities in his grandmother. That is why he wanted to portray the ladylike qualities of his grandmother and that is why he has written the story, The Portrait of Lady. So what Khushwant Singh has also experienced those ladylike qualities. Also he observed those religious traits in his grandmother. उन्होंने भी अपने ग्रैंड मदर में इस तरह की क्वालिटीज़ देखी, इस तरह की धार्मिक जो है वो गुण जो है, जो धार्मिक गुण और एक तरह से जो है पायस यानी होली जो एक पर्सनालिटी थी, ही हैड ऑब्जर्व्ड इन हिज ग्रैंड मदर. एंड उन्होंने अपने जो है इसीलिए उनका जो अफेक्शन था, जो एक लगाव था, जो एक एफिनिटी थी, जो एक स्पेशल बॉन्ड था अपनी मदर के साथ, अपनी ग्रैंड मदर के साथ, वॉज रिमार्केबल इन दिस स्टोरी. And he has depicted and he has written beautifully about his affinity, about his bond of love with his grandmother. और फिर जो है उन्होंने इस रिलेशनशिप में जो है उन्होंने जो है अप्स एंड डाउन्स भी एक्सपीरियंस किए हैं, अप्स एंड डाउन्स भी उन्होंने बताए हैं. और जो है किस तरीके का रिलेशनशिप जो था वो अपनी ग्रैंड मदर के साथ था व्हेन दे वर एट विलेज, or what type of relationship they have developed when they move towards the city. So children, इस तरह की जो तो बच्चों जो है ये रिलेशनशिप जो था वो एक ग्रैंड मदर के साथ खुशवंत सिंह का वो एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत ढंग से जो है वो इस स्टोरी में पिक्चराइज किया गया है. सो in next lectures we will stop here, and this is a small introduction of the story, The Portrait of Lady, and we have also discussed about the Khushwant Singh, author of the story. और बच्चों we will stop here, and in next lecture we will start the summary of the story. हम जो है next lecture में summary start करेंगे, and we will continue this journey of Khushwant Singh, emotional journey of Khushwant Singh in next lecture also. So children, we will stop here, and if you want to take syllabus, I will send you the syllabus. So take care of yourself and your family. Goodbye.